Hello, hello. Good evening, Eric.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
So fine. What about you? How was your day?
I'm pretty fine. Thanks for asking. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. So you have been working with teacher Kimberly, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, unfortunately she could not continue, right? This month. This week because it's the last one, right? Hmm. So I will be with you and I hope to help you during this last unit. I think is the last one, the only one that is missing. The unit 4 and the last part of unit 4 and unit 5. But it's a pleasure, guys, to meet you, to be here with you. So tell me a little bit about you. Tell me, what was the last topic that you studied, that you remember? Let me turn on the camera. Now, yes, you can see. What did you study the previous week with teacher Kimberly? Do you remember, guys? Hi, nice to meet you. Tell me, what was the last topic that you studied? Any volunteer?
Good evening, the intensifiers.
Okay, the intensifiers. That was the last one.
Yes,
Huh? And when do we use intensifiers?
to give this a strong for the adverbs, for the adjectives.
Okay. Okay. What else? Which intensifier do you remember? Which one? Is, for example, let's see, absolutely an intensifier? Yes or no? Let's see. Eric, is absolutely an intensifier? Yes or no?
It's intensified.
It is? Yes or no? I couldn't listen. Guys, it is or not?
Yes, it is.
Yes, okay. Yes, it is. What about angry? Is it an intensifier? Or is just an adjective?
It's an adjective.
Adjective.
Exactly. Okay, guys, yes. So, you have been studying intensifier, right? As you say, they help us to give a specific intensity to the structures, to the expressions that we have. So that is the use of intensifiers. And we have some of them like pretty, fadey, really, very, and quite. And they are adverbs, right? That become into intensifiers, like to change the intensity about what you are saying. And just like to review a little bit with this one, let's see. Karen, help me to read this, please. Karen, Melgar, help me to read. Sorry. Hello, hello. Yes.
And intensifier in a word is a word that strengthen or weakens. Another word is ¿cuál es la palabra, teacher?
Weekend.
¿Cómo se pronuncia?
Weekends. Weekend. Another word.
And dice immediately
Immediately to its right.
Immediately. Okay.
Immediately.
Usually the word immediately to its right.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Karen. Okay, guys. So it's a definition of what is an intensifier. And an intensifier has no real meaning by itself. So they alone, they don't have anything else to add. They also can be used with another structure, right? Or with another sentence to create that intensity that you want to transmit with your sentences. The most common intensifier that you can find are very, extremely, and incredibly. Okay? And the purpose is that one, to intensify what you are saying with another words. Like when you say very happy or very sad or extremely comfortable or incredibly amazing, for example. Okay? They are intensifiers. Did you practice, tell me guys, did you practice these expressions with teacher Kimberly? Or no? Did you have practice with this one? No? Yes or no? Maritza? Did you practice this topic with teacher Kimberly?
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, hello. Tell me, I am asking, I want to know if you practice this topic with teacher Kimberly.
I am practice a little, teacher.
Just a little. Okay,
Yes.
okay, good. So let's see. I will ask to, okay, I will ask to, let's see, Evelyn. Hello, good evening. Okay, tell me which of the two sentences have an intensifier and which one not.
This pie is very tasty.
Which one is the intensifier?
Very.
Very, exactly. Okay, guys, very good. So in these two sentences, the first one is like a normal expression. This pie is tasty. But if you want to increase, right, to intensify the meaning of, in this case, the flavor of the pie, I add very tasty. Okay, now let's see, in the second, I will ask to, let's see, Eric, tell me, which sentence has the intensifier, have the intensifier?
The delegation is very late.
Yes, okay, once again, we have very, right? Delegation is very late. It's not just late, it's very late. I have an intensifier in this sentence as well. And let's see some other examples, guys, in this one. Maritza, help me to read these sentences. The second, third, and fourth. This.
Last week's test was really easy. Last week's test was incredible easy. Last week's test was insanely easy.
Insanely, yes.
Insanely easy.
Yes, okay, guys, very good. So in this tree, as you can see, we have one word that is changing the meaning. It's just like to change the intensity. What are you expressing? And that's basically the use of intensifiers. So I will share with you this PDF, okay? So that could be helpful with some exercise that we can have with this one. Just let me check something if we can practice. Let's see. Give me a second. Okay, let me show you. We're going to have this activity. We're going to have two options. And well, we have to select which could be, which ones are could fix better for each sentence. So, I will select some of you randomly, okay, to practice with this. Let's going to start. You will select the number, of course. Just be careful with this one because you have like a timer, okay? So you have around, I think, 15 seconds to select the option. So try to do it as, so try to do it faster, okay? Now, let's see. Adela, select one number.
Number 3.
Okay, good. So let's see. I am happy to learn in Madame Neural math class. Which will you choose?
Very.
A.
Very.
Yes, I'm very happy. Okay, good. Now let's see, Daniela, select one number.
1.
1. Okay, most of the students failed exam. It was? What's the answer?
B.
Really.
Little B.
Really, little B.
Really, B.
Yes, okay. Really, letter B. Okay, very good. Now let's see, Graciela, help me with the next one.
Number 4.
Okay, let's see number 4. It's cold outside. The temperature is below
Okay,
0.
temporary below there. Extremely.
Extremely. Okay, yes, very good. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay, now Armando, help me.
10.
Number 10. Let's see. My mom cooking was?
Really.
Really? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Now, Eric, select the next one.
11.
The tigers were?
So,
So? Yes, exactly. Okay. Thank you. Now, Maritza,
Number 2, teacher.
number 2. Okay, my wallet is empty. I have no money left.
Difficult, teacher. Completely?
Completely? Yes, completely empty. Okay. Okay, good. Now let's see. Who is missing? Karen? I will. Adela, help me with the next one.
Number 5.
Okay. He is old to drive. His age is under 17 years old.
Sure. No.
Enough?
Fear
He,
note.
yes, enough. He isn't enough, all enough to drive because he's under age. Okay, now let's see. Armando, next one.
8.
Number 8. I almost asleep while watching the movie. It was?
So.
So.
So? So boring. Yes. Okay, now let's see. Evelyn.
Number 7.
7. Okay, your new dress is
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
yes,
amazing.
absolutely amazing. Okay, now let's see. Graciela, which one?
And I,
Number 9. The holiday at Paulo Park for was
and
Really.
creería, pero no estoy tan segura. En Owly.
Nole.
No, perdón. Sería, no, really sería really
Yeah,
fantastic.
was
Bueno,
really.
perdón.
Yes, was really. Uh-huh. Okay, we're around the time. Yes, we're around the time. But yes, guys, the last one that you said it was really fantastic. Yes. Okay, guys, so I think that with intensifiers, they are not complicated, right? They are just there to help you to change the intensity about the adjective that we are using or the adverb that we are using. Remember that adverbs can describe another adverbs, verbs also, and adjectives. So that's the use. Now, well, I know that you studied that one with teacher Kimberly. And now I want to ask you the next one, okay? Because in unit number 4, you study the adverbs, to, extremely, very, nearly, pretty, fairly. And also you study the modals verb, 2 modal verbs specifically, should and can. Okay, so now we're going to focus in this too. Tell me, guys, when do we use the modal verb can? Do you remember? When do we use it? Can.
Poder.
To talk about what? No, it's new?
No, when can
When I
we use this modal verb when you describe your ability, when you describe what you do, what you can do, and yes, I think.
Yes, okay. So it's not something new, but let's review a little bit. Exactly, guys. As you say, can, it's a modal verb. Every single time that you have a modal verb, you cannot use it alone, okay? This is the first rule that you have to remember with this. It's a modal verb. That means it needs another verb. So we cannot use can alone in a sentence. We need the action verb, okay? Now let's see what else. Graciela, help me to read this part, the orange.
Okay. It is used to describe abilities as give ordaining permission.
Okay, so basically the modal verb can is used to describe abilities for ask, okay, for something, give, or deny permission. Like when you say, for example, can I go to the bathroom? I'm asking for permission. If I say, yes, you can go, I give you the permission. But if I say, no, you can't go, we are on class, I am denying the permission. And abilities. Abilities, well, something that you can do or you can't do. For example, let's see, Daniela, give me one ability that you have.
I can play the guitar.
Okay, good. And now let's see, Adela, give me one that you don't have.
Repeat, please, teacher.
One ability that you don't have.
I can drive.
Okay, so that's the use to talk about things that we can do or things that we can't do. Okay, and then what happened with the structure? Like in all the tenses in English, you can create affirmative sentences negative, and of course, interrogative, right? Like question. Let's see, Eric, help me to read the affirmative sentences, the structure that we follow.
In affirmative, subject plus can plus verb in simple form plus complement.
Yes, exactly. Very good. That's important, guys. When you have an auxiliary verb, you cannot modify the verb. So you have to use it in base form. Like when you have it in the list, the verbs that you have normally spelled in the list, that they don't change anything, that's base form, the main verb. And if you remember in simple present, we learned that when you talk about he, she, and it, we need to add s at the end of the verb, right? In this case, with can, we cannot do that, okay? So the verb all the time in base form. Cannot be in past, cannot be conjugated, nothing, okay? In base form. And you neither can add to, like I can to run, it's not correct. It's I can run, for example. Okay, now let's see, Graciela, help me with negative structure. Graciela, are you there? Yes, no? Someone else, let's see, Maritza, help me with negative.
In negative,
Yes.
subject plus cannot plus verb in simple form plus complement.
Yes. Okay, and Armando, help me with interrogative form.
Question word plus can plus subject plus verb in simple form plus complement plus question mark.
Yes, exactly. So guys, tell me, do we use question mark at the beginning in English?
No.
No,
Yes.
no, the question mark. We don't use it. At the beginning, we don't have to use it. Just at the end. In Spanish, you have two, right? At the beginning and at the end of the sentence. But in English, no, we only use it at the end of. So basically, guys, those are the rules about the use of can. Now let's see. Something else that you don't have to forget. The like important rules. Okay. Let's see the first one. Eric, help me with the first one.
Rules. Number 1, verb in simple form. It always goes with a verb in simple form, that is, you do not conjugate it. For example, she can play
Okay.
or she can speak, whatever.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Very good.
She can speak another idiom, another language.
Yes, exactly. Well, in this case, idiom, no, it's language. Okay, so focus on this one, guys. Speak, right? That is the correct way to use it because we cannot add or we cannot change the verb. So if I do this one, guys, tell me, is this correct? Is it correct?
No, teacher. It's incorrect.
Exactly, it's incorrect. What about if I say she can speak in another language? Is correct?
Incorrect, teacher.
Correct, teacher.
It's a mistake. What about if I say she can to speak another language?
Incorrect, teacher.
I can't do it. Okay, and what about if I use it, she can spoke another language?
Incorrect.
It's incorrect. Okay, guys. So all these that we have, they are mistakes, okay? We don't have to use it. Just the base form. That is the only way to use can in simple present, okay? Now let's see the rule number 2. Let me ask to Adela, help me with number 2.
Do not add S. You do not add S to can. Incorrect. He comes wrong.
Exactly. Something else that could happen maybe is that we add S at the auxiliary can, and that is not correct. Any of the previous modification I did to the sentences, to the verb, we cannot use them neither with verb can. I cannot say he cans, he canning, it doesn't exist. He took can, no, or he can even, well, I cannot modify can in this case into past like that, like I did it in the previous. So that is another mistake, guys. We never have to add S at the modal verb, okay? I said it before. I know that in simple present, we learned that when you have he, she, and it, we need to have S at the verb, but in this case, no, okay? We don't need it. And let's see the number 3. Armando, help me with number 3.
Do not add ing. You don't add ing to can. He is canning.
Okay, thank you. So this is another thing that you don't have to do. We cannot do it. It's not canning, and the next verb, no, neither can be conjugated. So don't forget, can and base form, and that's everything. And that could be all the pronouns, and well, or so like the proper name. You say, for example, Adela can sing, or she can sing. Okay, I can use the proper names, or I can use the personal pronouns. That is up to us. Now we're going to practice. We're going to sort some sentences using can. Now let's see. Eric, help me with the first one. What is the correct order? We have to move the words to create the sentence.
Okay, Mary can play the piano.
Yes. Okay, very good. Mary can play the piano. Good. Now let's see. Armando, help me with this one.
Mary and my brother can sing.
Okay, yes, that would be my brother can sing. Okay, now Marietta, if I have a question, what is the order?
Can you play basketball?
Yes. Can you play basketball? And the question, of course. Now, Adela.
Can she play the violin?
Can she play the violin? Okay. Now, next one, let's see. Evelyn?
I can run fast.
I can't run fast. Okay. I will give you an extra tip with this one because I know that when we are listening to it, it could be complicated. When we have the contraction, because this is the contraction, right? Because the full sentence is can not. How do you create it? We eliminate letter O, we add the apostrophe, and we join both words, but we have to eliminate one N. So at the end, I have can't. Try to emphasize the pronunciation of letter T. Because if you say can, and you do not emphasize the N, it sounds like the positive. I can run fast, and I can't. And try to add this t, sound at the end when you have the contraction. And that's better to understand that it's negative. Okay? I can't, and try to add this at the end. Run fast. That will be better when you have the contractions. Okay. Now let's see the next one. Graciela, help me with this one.
My friends can windsurf.
Yes. Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, Daniela.
Can your mom cook?
Can your mom cook? Okay, good. Now, Eric.
Can they speak English?
Can they speak English? Okay, good. Now let's see. Evelyn, help me with this one.
My classmates can play chess.
My classmates, that's the subject, can't play chess. Okay, and well, let's see. Maritza, help me with this one.
My father can drive bus.
Can I try?
Bus.
You have to switch something.
A bus drive.
You can. And then is the verb.
A drive bus.
Can
Or
drive?
drive a bus. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Can drive a bus. Okay, good. You're welcome. Now let's see the next one. Okay, guys. So let's see. In this one, we have to select if it is true or false information. So let's see. Who can tell me the name of this animal first? Let's try to practice with some nouns too. What is it? How do we call it?
How do you say clean, teacher?
It's false.
How do you say? Sorry, who asked?
No, it's koala.
What is this clean, teacher?
Climb. This one. Okay. Climb. That would be, I will show you a picture. Try to guess what is climb. It is climbing the tree. Climb. Okay. This is climb. Is it clear? What is it?
Okay, sí.
True.
Yes.
Okay.
No, sería como es, llevan negativo.
It's false.
False. False.
It can?
False.
It's false?
Can't porque va en negativo.
So it's
It's
false.
false.
Ah, yes. Okay, now what about the dog? It can't speak.
True. True.
True.
True?
True.
Yes.
Casi
that is
hablan, pero
true.
no.
They almost speak. Okay. Now, it can run.
False.
Wow.
False?
False.
False.
Okay. Now
True.
let's see.
True.
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 It's true. Okay. Now, it can jump.
True. True.
True?
True.
Yes.
True.
True. Okay. It can climb.
True.
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 True. Okay. Now, it can swim.
True.
True.
True?
No.
Why not?
True.
True?
True.
And what's the name of the animal?
True.
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
It's a dolphin. Okay. Yes, this is true. And this one, it can fly?
False.
False.
False. Okay. Very good. Now, it can speak.
False.
False.
False. Yes, come to the false. It can run.
True.
True.
True? Yes. Okay, it can swim.
False.
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 False. Yes. It can jump.
Mm.
False.
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 False? Yes, that was false. Okay, guys, so that was easy. Okay, and the bird that you asked, climb, that is the meaning of climb. You can climb a tree, you can climb a mountain, and basically that one, I think. Okay, and some synonyms of climb could be scale, also to go, let's see, we can use it walk out too, like synonyms of climb. And that's the meaning, escalar. That would be. Okay, now the last one with some pictures, and then we're going to practice some speaking with this one. Okay, according to the pictures, guys, you have to select if they can do the activities or if they can do it. Let's see with the first one. Eric, tell me, what do you think?
He can ride a bike.
He can't. Okay.
Can.
Okay, can't. Okay, now let's see, Graciela.
He can't play tennis. Porque yo veo que todo le ha dado mal la cabeza.
Yes, exactly. He can't. Okay, good. Now, Adela.
They can play football.
Can, positive. Okay, good. Now let's see, Armando. He
can't ride a horse.
okay, negative. He can't. Okay, now Daniela.
He can skate.
He can skate. Okay, good. Now Maritza, help me with the next one. He
can run.
He can run. Okay. In this one, this bird tried to pronounce like if letter U, it's like a letter A. Run. Run. It sounds like a from Spanish. Run. Okay. Now let's see. Evelyn. They
can sing.
They can sing. Okay. Pretty good. Now, Eric, help me with this.
She can swim.
He can't. Okay.
Sorry, it's
He can't. He's asking for help, so he can't. Okay, now, Graciela.
Me confunde la imagen, no sé si puede jugar o no puede jugar, pero yo diría que está jugando mal porque está tirando para otro lado, entonces sería can't. He can't play.
Yes, it's negative. Yes, the ball is behind him. Yes, so it's not good. Okay, now Armando. She
Can.
Ride a bike. Okay, guys. So now let's see. Think about the activities that you can do. I will ask you about you now. Something that you can do or you can't do. Okay, because then we're going to have a definition game. So to come up with that one, let's see. I will start with Evelyn. Tell me at least 3 activities that you can do and 3 that you can't do.
I can dance.
Okay.
I can run. And I can read a book very fast.
Okay. Now tell me three that you can't do.
I can drive a car. I can sing. And I can fly.
Okay, okay. Good. Now let's listen to Armando. The same.
I can read, I can swim, I can ride a bike.
Good. Now something that you don't.
I can fly, I can ride a horse, I can't drive.
Drive? You say drive at the end, right?
Drive.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, good. Thank you. Now let's listen to Graciela. Tell me. Hmm? Are you there? No. Okay, I will give you time. Maritza, go ahead.
I can cook.
Mm-hmm.
I can wash a dishes. I can speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
I can drive. I can wash a auto,
Car?
a car. I can wash a car. I can swim.
Mm-hmm. And one more that you can't do. It's missing one.
The last I can't swim.
Okay. Okay, that was the last one. You can't swim. Okay. So guys, just let's see. When you said it, a dishes, if you say dishes, it's in plural. So we don't use a dishes. Okay? We cannot use ah. In this case, you say the dishes. I can wash the dishes.
Okay, teacher. Thanks. Thanks.
Okay, very good. Yes, because remember that these two determiners, letter A or N, is just with singulars. Also, let's see, I'm not sure if you study the countables and uncountables in this month, in this level, or the next one. Did you study the countables and uncountables, guys? Did you or not?
No.
No? Okay, so I think it's probably, yes, it's in the next one. It's in the pre-intermediate 3. So, well, just to put it in context with this one, these two expressions, A and N, right? A car, for example, or an apple, you only can use it with countable nouns. Because with uncountables, well, the idea is that you cannot count them. And when you use these two expressions, a car, an apple, it's the equivalent of saying one car and one apple. So if you have an uncountable, it means that you cannot count it. So you cannot use it neither. And with the dishes, that was plural. So I cannot say a dishes. So I say the dishes. Just be careful with that. Okay, now what we're going to do, I will show you one picture. Could be an animal, could be a device, could be a person, whatever. And you have to tell me 5 positive or 5 activities, abilities that you can do with that item or that person, that animal can do and 5 activities that they can do or you cannot do with that device. Now, let's see. We're going to start with, okay, we have a dog. I will start with Eric. Okay. Help me with 5 things that dogs can do and 5 that they can't do.
Okay. I can play with my dog.
Mhm,
I can give one my puppy.
mhm,
I can give a lot of food my dog for my dog, and I can wash my dog.
mhm.
Finish? Oh
And the
no,
negatives?
the negative. I can play with my dog. I can touch my dog when it eat when it eat.
Mhm,
I can get I can get my dog. No, sorry, it's incorrect. I can wash my dog at the night. I can give more more food my dog in the morning. I don't know.
mhm. Yes. Okay. And well, just something when you say to my dog, that would be a mi perro to my dog. Just that one. And the other, I can touch when it is eating. That will be at the end, ing. Just that, Eric. Huh?
Okay, coach, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Yes, we use eating in that case. Okay, very good. Exactly. That's the idea. Now let's see the next one. That will be Emily. Okay. And okay, you have a doctor. 5 activities that a doctor can do and 5 that they can do.
The doctor can um I don't know. Dar recetas.
Hmm? Give, okay, that will be give prescription.
For
Prescription.
system. The doctor can visit the patient in the house.
Mm-hmm.
The
The
doctor
patient? Uh-huh.
um, can work in a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor can, what do you say, sanar?
Oh, that will be depend. That will be
Um,
depend. That will be health.
Health.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor can help um, a patient.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor can stay for a lot of hours outside of their house.
Mm-hmm. A lot of time outside of the house. Okay.
The negatives.
Uh-huh. Now let's see the negatives.
Um, the doctor can't sleep in the hospital. The doctor can stay with their family for a lot of a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor can, I don't know. Help
What
me, I don't know Wow.
Something else, guys, that you think the doctors can't do?
Um,
Uh-huh.
the doctor can't sleep
Yeah.
8 hours a day.
Yes. Okay, very good. Yes, exactly, guys. Now, let me give you some vocabulary. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so prescription. That was one of the part of the vocabulary, right? Prescription is when you went, or when you go, sorry, when you go to the doctor and they give you, okay, you have to buy, or go to the pharmacy and you have to buy this, and this. And you have to take it every single 8 hours, for example. That is the prescription. So they can give prescription. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
thank you.
good. Now, something that could be tricky for us that speak in Spanish, because sometimes for us the verb or the expressions could be the same, but in English, something that is different, guys. In Spanish, we have a lot of words to name one object. English is the opposite. They have one word with a lot of meaning. So it's like the opposite. But in this case, we have two ways to say the expression curar, okay? Or sanar. In this case, when it's not superficial, okay? It's inside of our body, we heal. That would be like sanar. That's the meaning. When it is inside of us, that's the meaning. And then if you have a hurt outside of, if you burn your skin, for example, and then you are putting something on it to feel it better, that is cure, like superficial. It's not inside of our body. That's the difference. So heal, sanar, okay? And
Okay,
cure, curar. Yes. Pero es más
thank
cuando es superficial, exacto. Nos herimos, hay una quemada, una marca de algo, etc. Más superficial. Ajá. Y
Okay,
heal por dentro. Yes.
okay, thank you.
Okay. And something else to give you this time, guys. These three. Three of these expressions are related to medicine, we can say it, to talk about when something is bad about our health. We have disease, illness, and sickness. They are similar, but the meaning is different. Okay, when you say disease, this is something that it's really complicated. For example, if you talk about Ebola, if you talk about cancer, if you talk about what else? Lupus, for example, that is a disease. It's a complicated situation for someone. Okay, now illness. When we talk about illness, illness is a way to say it in general. It's like when you say it in Spanish, this. Sorry, it was F. Like this. Okay, that could be whatever. What kind of illness does she have? But I am just asking. Okay, that is the meaning of illness. It's not complicated. It's not easy. I just want to know which is the illness. Okay, and sickness. This is something that is not difficult. It's the opposite of disease. Disease is complicated. Sickness is not complicated. For example, if I am vomiting, it's not a complicated situation. If I have headache, if I have flu, that is a sickness. So, is it clear, guys?
So teacher, illness and sickness these words are similar or not?
Yes, they are similar.
Oh.
Yes. But illness, sorry, is like a temporal. Illness is like the experience that we have to be sick. That is the illness.
And disease is like cancer.
Yes. Yes, they are complicated, like cancer, Ebola. Yes. Questions, guys?
Teacher, a question.
Tell me.
How do you say these verbs in a sentence? Disease, for example.
Oh, they are nouns. Okay. Oh, disease, for example, when you say cancer, it is serious disease. Like this.
Okay.
But they are not verbs, they are nouns. Ellos no son verbos, solo son sustantivos.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Another question about this? No? We're good? Okay. Okay. And well, let's try one more. Let's see the last one. Graciela, help me with this one.
Ajá, y una serpiente.
Yes, okay. Tell me 5 activities that they can do and they can't.
It can't fly. It can't speak. It can't swing, nadar. It can't it can't eat animal. It can morder, ¿cómo se dice morder?
Bite.
Bite. It can't bite. Bite me.
Bite me.
Sí, usted. ¿Otras más o finish, teacher?
One more? It says in one, I think.
It can...
Do you know the action that they do to move? How do you say it?
Arrastrarse, ¿verdad? O arrastrarse. Drag creo que es. Drag. It can drag.
That would be crawl.
Crawl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay, thanks. Crawl, guys, it's the meaning. Arrastrarse. It can crawl. Okay. So, guys, let's see. Today we practice a little bit with intensifiers. Okay, I know that you studied that one with teacher Kimberly. I will try to send you one link to practice with intensifiers. And well, today we continue with can and can. Basically, like the use of can and can is to talk about that. Something that you or someone else can do or something that can't do, like abilities. Also, you have questions. Tomorrow we're going to focus on questions with that, with this topic. And we're going to study the use of should. Okay, guys. So, it was a pleasure for me to meet you. I will be working this week with you. And well, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. And
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
You're
Bye.
welcome, guys. So take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.